the Bonnie girl, somebody said somebody thing was related, and she asked me to look through all of the different accounts and try to like find, but I don't know if it was true or not. I didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean a thing either. So those kind of things she would ask me to look into, and she did not post that in the regular group for everybody to see. She asked me like one-on-one to help her with that. So that was pretty much all. Talking about the case, talking about how Wade was, talking about what was going on with Wade, talking about this girl said this, a call's coming out, trying to figure out, people are saying that when these calls come out, all of Team Wade is going to be destroyed and everybody that supports her. Jesse, what could you have said that would cause this? Oh, I don't remember. I don't think anything. Like, had multiple opportunities to like get in front of it to some degree, and did not choose to do that. So, yeah, that blew up for her, with all of us, I think. I mean, there are no original team members left that were there when I got into the Signal app. Not a single one. Everybody is, new. Everybody's new. Everybody left.
You know why Val isn't part of the team anymore?
So the reason that she gave was because she was in the war zone and there was bombing going on very close to her house, and she needed to focus on her family and, keeping her family safe. I'm sure that was part of the reason. I'm sure it was part of the reason, but I feel, my opinion is that it was probably more than that. She was very close to Jesse, and I think kind of like Kelly, I'm sure it hurt that, Jesse flipped on her, kind of like talked kind of against her and lied, and the schemes and the scams. Jesse kept that to herself. Like, I know a lot of people think that, well, if Jesse was running scams with Wade, then all of the team knew, but that was not the case. Nobody else knew, like, at all. And people didn't, like, there were people that knew, obviously, that Marie was Jesse before everyone else did. However, they learned the real identity of Marie, like, very closely to when it first started coming out. Like, it wasn't like they knew the entire time. Basically, Jesse had to say who she really was because of Shannon blowing shit up about the POA and all of that, and it looking so weird. Like, why would you let this random girl that you barely know have your, POA or whatever? And I think there's even a call that explains that, where she's like, can I just tell a couple of them so they'll understand, that like we're engaged and we've been together. And there's a call that even explains that. So, that's how a couple of them found out. So all of Team Wade, quote, did not know about the scams that Jesse and Wade were doing. Shannon was a big part of it until she had a falling out with Jesse, because Shannon was obsessed with Wade. She has 7 kids and a husband, but was obsessed with Wade. And stop blowing up the app and the people's phones that she had the phone numbers to. And I personally believe, I have no proof of this, but I believe that the way that everybody got Kelly's photos of her, pictures, and her like family is most likely from Shannon, because a lot of those pictures were on Kelly's Facebook. Nobody knew to look at Kelly until Kelly's name, all of her name was out, right? Shannon and Kelly had been friends on Facebook because they were in the Facebook Wade like support group, whatever thing, together. So they were friends. So the only person that I can think that would have had access to get like her military photo, of course, is like on LinkedIn or whatever, right? But the personal family pictures were Facebook, and she shut her Facebook down. I think it was like beginning of August, she said, or something. I could be wrong about that, but I thought she said beginning of August. So anyway, Shannon had her hand in a lot of it, as well as getting the addresses for the cease and desist and causing a lot of the issues within the team and going back and forth between people, kind of starting little arguments from my understanding.
Okay, and this is just like a, you know, quick one. Were you giving her information from our group?
No, I have never given her information. Well, I mean, everything that was in that like our group, they already knew. So for one, there really was no new information that I could have given her, to be honest with you. But no, the conversations that Tam and I had in like in depth, none of us ever communicated about. Ever. Like I never, they didn't even know that I was talking to anybody other than and they knew that, you know, I wasn't going to stop talking to her, and I didn't know anything that was going to really benefit anybody anyway. Because, you know, I think Tam and I didn't talk. It was like 6 weeks. Well, she messaged me today, but before today about the live, it was 6 weeks prior. So they didn't even start telling me or letting me see anything like new until about, you know, a month before I left, which was 3 weeks ago. So about 7, 8 weeks ago. Because I would have told Tam, if Tam and I were on the phone, I would have just told her, most likely. And maybe they knew that. I don't know. There also wasn't really anything new happening. Any of this scam stuff that would be like good details really wasn't told, like I said, to anybody. Nobody knew about all of this. Like it was Jesse and Wade literally together that held the scamming and deceit in. You know, I guess they didn't trust to bring anybody in, which maybe was smart, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, so no, everything that was in the group, they already knew anyway. Like it was already in the report page and the like regular page and had already been talked about.
Okay, did Jessie ever explain why she changed her name to AJ? I know that that's what Steve said, that that was what he called Wade when he was a baby, because it was like Anthony James or Joseph or something with A and J. Is that
Yeah.
why did she change it for that? Did she tell you why she changed it, or she just one day went from Jesse to Jay to AJ?
No, so she never gave a reason for why AJ was her name. When I got in there, it was Marie. Then it went to Jesse. Then I believe it went to just Jay. Then it went to AJ. And now when I go in there to look, it shows Jay again. So somebody was in a live and was talking. I don't know if it was your live or Christy's. I can't remember who, you guys, but it was somebody's live, and they made the connection of, you know, A for RA, J for Jesse, AJ. And I messaged and I was like, you know, do you see this? Like A for RA, J for Jesse. And she was like, oh my gosh, AJ, I didn't even think of that. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, all right. And just moved forward. You know, she never said why, but she has changed it now.
Well, and also Ari has been coming on live She changed her name to AJ after Ari, the fake Ari, was coming onto lives with on an AJ account.
Right. Yep.
So the next one, oh, was Haley in the Signal app when you were in there?
Haley was in the Signal app when I first got in there, but when I say that, I mean like just the day. Like the day that I joined Signal was like, it was either that night or the very next day that she was kicked. So, I mean, not for long. I want, like, yes is the correct answer, obviously, but I don't want anybody to think that that means that, like, she was in there for a long time. Like, she was kicked within 24 hours when I got in there.
Okay. So do you know what info Jesse's team has on Coral?
On Coral?
Mhm.
No, I wasn't aware they had any information on Coral, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they said that they did.
I mean, given,
Okay.
like I said, this was 3 weeks ago. So, I mean, a lot's happened in this 3 weeks, with everything like going, they've been going kind of head to head, it seems like, on social media, like posting this and posting that. But as of 3 weeks ago, I have not seen anything at all or even heard anything about the team in Coral whatsoever.
Okay. Um, and so last night you said that Wade treated Jesse like shit. Why would she stay with him?
I kind of go back to like, I'm just going to kind of copy what Tam said. I hate to say fat girl syndrome, but I mean, I assume that has to be mental health illness, obviously, low self-esteem, low self-worth. I mean, all of those things. Plus, I really don't have any, I think that she believes that he's innocent. And I think that she is betting that she is his only one and he's just playing games with all these other women. And, the narcissistic sentence that you treat the ones you love the worst because they won't leave type shit. I feel like maybe she's like in that mindset that he feels safe enough to do that, and his mental health isn't well. He's working on a new medication and he's bipolar, and some days he's fine and other days he's not, and he takes everything out on her. And I really just feel like it's a mix of all those things. She thinks that he'll get better. She thinks that he's innocent. She thinks that he really loves her. She actually really believes that he loves her. I mean, so I don't know if maybe she's betting on that in person it's better, or.
All right. And do you know if Jesse ever reached out to Vivian?
I have no.
You?
Thank you for the gifts, you guys. Sorry, I'm having a hard time, I guess, multitasking the screen and thinking. So I don't think she believes. She is aware that people are saying that she is being investigated. Yes, for sure. She believes she's innocent and doesn't believe that there is an actual real investigation, up until 3 weeks ago, at least. Again, I just want to keep saying that for anybody coming in. Everything I'm saying is 3 weeks ago and before. The last conversation, like I mentioned, that I had with her was, I believe it was October 21st. And like I said, I shared that 92K Chicks video about her uncle and investigations and, going to jail or whatever stuff. And she was like, I don't know what they think they would get me on. Like, I haven't done anything. And I was like, suits, Funly, raffle, like, and she was like, but I have receipts for all of that. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I hope you do. But, just be careful, I mean, take the right steps, make sure you're ready, get your affairs in order, pretty much, because they are looking at her for sure. Like, people have been in contact with higher authorities than just the police department about the things that she has done.
Okay, and this is kind of piggybacking off of the one where, like he treats her like shit and she stays with him.
Yeah.
Why is she letting a man with a bedtime talk to her like that and make her want to unalive herself?
Shit. You read it just like it was put too. Um, you know, uh, I guess the same reason I already said. I don't think she's never said that Wade makes her want to take her life. It's the hate and social media and losing her job and her sister being harassed and all of these things, and her brother-in-law, that she is like saying makes her mental health so terrible. Never Wade. She gives Wade a free pass. Like I said before, she doesn't hold him accountable for how he treats her. It definitely doesn't make her happy, but she's more worried. Like, if he jumps her tail, sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, Court. If he jumps her tail and, he's like hateful, and then he doesn't like message or call at a normal time that he normally would, she's worried that he's mad at her. When in return, she should be like, kick rocks, BITCH boy. But she doesn't do that. She believes that it's his mental health illness, and she blames it on that and thinks that there is a chance and a good possibility that he will get better and be the normal him, which to her is the kind, loving Wade.
And can you tell us the questions you had for Jesse that she cut out of the Q&A?
Honestly, I don't remember the Q&A, what she posted. There were questions about you and how like she handled it going into your house. I can't remember if she posted her answer, but she basically apologized to you. Okay. I
It was
remember.
basically everything that I was questioning her about, which was, for this wasn't a question, but her coming into my house under false pretenses and a false name,
Mhm.
where the suits were, why nobody received any of the suits. Um, Fuck, I don't remember either all the questions, but I know that you had said that you
Yeah.
had asked her a few questions, and the questions that you asked her were cut out. Because I
Yeah,
know
there
that it
was
was only up for like 17 minutes before she deleted it.
Yeah, there were questions that I added extra. Like, she gave me the questions, right? Like the questions that were sent in, she emailed to me. And then before, I thought we were just going to jump in and ask every question, but she said some of them just were worded similar. So we were taking it off. So we went through and I don't know the real number, you guys. I'm just guessing. There was probably like, I don't know, 25, 26 actual questions, and about, I don't know, 5 or 6 were scribbled through and put an X through that I had to put an X through. She didn't want me to do it. Some of those I asked her before we started recording, is it okay if I piggyback off of some of these? Like, if you answer and I feel like it needs to be clarified, is it okay that I ask? Because I really didn't want to do it unless I could clarify what she meant, if she, you know what I mean? So, she said yes. I honestly, and I'll go back and I'll try to listen to them and see if I can find the email with the actual questions, and see if I can find the exact questions. There's so much that's happened. I truly just don't remember. But I will make sure, just in case I don't know if she answered it and put it in I didn't ever listen to the Q&A because I asked her the questions. So I guess I assumed that, she was putting the majority on there. And then I listened to him that one time to proof it through to make sure everything was fine. I said, yes, go ahead, post it, whatever. I never listened to it a second time to hear the final version that they posted fully, but they had cut some, and you can hear when they cut. I feel, at least maybe it's just because I did the questions, but you can hear when they're cutting stuff out, because it kind of stops and then it clicks back on. but I'll try to go through and look and see. But when it came to your house and why she came under like false pretenses and stuff, she says that it was to protect her safety. For her safety and her identity was needed to be protected because so many people were angry and didn't like Wade, and there were death threats and fights and, threats for harm and all of this against people supporting Wade. And I don't know if maybe she assumed that if you knew that she was his quote girlfriend, that you wouldn't do it or wouldn't be, I don't know. To me, it seemed like if she wanted you to think that you still had a chance so that you would fight for him more, if that makes sense. How I say, I don't know if I said that right, but do you know what I mean?
Chance with him.
I know, but she, in her mind, he's the best thing on the planet. So everybody wants a chance with him in her mind, especially at that time, especially back then. So months ago when she originally did your interview. So that she never said that. Again, that's me assuming that, but what she said specifically was that it was for her safety. She needed her identity protected for her safety, her family's safety, and her job. So the suits, she said in that interview, I do remember her saying she still has the suits, and the reason nobody got them were, like she had said before, everybody that won said that they did not want them, which I know you have somebody that, said that they did want them and they never got them. But she is still holding on to that she has emails proving that nobody wanted them. And I believe Debbie actually asked her for proof of that, and I don't believe she ever sent that to her. So I've never seen this so-called proof of the suit situation, but that is, that's what she has said to us.
And what is your opinion, your honest opinion of Jesse as of now?
Okay, we're not allowed to cuss. I think she is, I'll say first, I think she is severely mentally ill. She is very manipulative and naive and gullible. And I think that Jesse has the real Jesse, I believe, before Wade, from what I understand, because I didn't know her, but from what I hear from others, she was a dang good person. She was good-hearted, fat girl syndrome. Everybody, normally if you're overweight and then you get skinny or you stay overweight, they're very sweet, You don't have the skinny body, so you have the really good personality. And Jessie does have a very good personality if she gets in the right setting. Like, she reeled me in. But it was very manipulative. So that's, it's hurtful. I will admit it definitely is hurtful that I really did trust her, and to hear the things that she has said and the lies really, I'm not going to say it's heartbreaking because that's a little extreme, but it's very hurtful, and it honestly shocked me. Like, I was gullible too. I mean, I believed what she was saying, you guys, and I take accountability, and I'm ashamed for it. I want to just right now too, real quick, not real quick, but apologize to, I want to apologize to everybody that has been on this live and heard me, go in and fighting for Fundly donations and trying to stick up for people that was not right. I do see the wrong in my actions now, and I know that does not take back, and I don't expect anybody, I'm not begging for forgiveness or anything. I get, if you're upset about it, I feel like everybody deserves that apology from me, because I was wrong to fight for Fundly donations and go get funding for him and her. I do want to just say, whether people believe it or not, while I was fighting to get those donations, I had no idea at all that they were not being used for what they were saying. At that point, when I was fighting for those donations to get donations for him, I, at that moment, 100% wholeheartedly believed that it was going to a new attorney. So I am very, very sorry for anybody who lost money or, trusted what I was saying. And got taken advantage of. I genuinely do apologize. That was not my intent. My intent was never to hurt anybody, betray anybody, be deceitful to anybody. That's one reason I'm coming out and kind of speaking. I was on Christy's live last night because I've been wanting to talk and explain. I kind of went silent for a while and I wanted to talk and explain. And I've been in a couple lives saying a couple things, but somebody told me that Christie's was a good place to go. And so Court and Tam and other ladies came in there last night, and that's how Court and I got started, like with this. And that's why I said that if Court wanted me to come on, you know, her platform and explain or answer any questions and stuff, that I would, because if there's anybody I owe answers to, it would be, you know, Court's viewers and commenters, because I had a big hand in pushing and supporting the donations. So yeah, I do apologize. I regret all of that now, but obviously I can't take it back. So all I can do is obviously take accountability for it. And I wish I could go and undo it, but I can't. So that's kind of where it is. I don't know if anybody has any other questions.
Let me turn the comments on. I know you have to go soon.
Yeah. Jesse
I
is
just
now
wanted
Team
to,
Wade 2.0.
put this up for everyone as well.
Thank you, Crime Scene
This
Mary. I
was
appreciate you.
when Wade was trying to, Jesse was calling me. And this is a while ago when Wade called me. Jesse was calling me and I was not answering. I have nothing to say to that bitch. And so this was before, and I said, you just fucked up because everyone knows who you are. This was sent to me. Now nobody trusts you. Now I know why you talk shit about me. You're a fucking snake. Oh, thank you, Ty. And then she said, I need you to answer your phone. I have Wade on the line with me. He wants to talk to you. I said, I'm putting my children to sleep. If he wants to talk to me, he can call me. He has my number. And then so he hung up with her, and then he called me and was basically telling me, I trust Jesse. I trust my team. My team is trustworthy. And Court, you make sure that you make that Jesse's okay and all of this, like, you know, trying to tell me to like make sure that everything is okay with them. Um, oh, do you know what happened to the funding money, by the way?
No, no, I don't. I was shown those documents when I came, you know, months ago on your live, and those obviously were fake documents. Tam kind of proved that to me. And they never admitted that they were fake, but I saw other people posting that like 60,000 was paid. And then there was like a payment plan in the emails that, oh my gosh, Coral posted, I think. Yeah. Coral posted it from Melissa Australia lady that Jesse had sent her. So I have no idea where any of it went, to be honest. And I feel so bad because, like I said before, I am so sorry to anybody that donated and when I was pushing or donated at all, because it makes me feel like a big piece of you know, bad word. Sorry, Court, I'm trying. You know, I cuss a lot. Crap, because of that. I feel absolutely horrible about that. So I have no idea where it went, Court. I truly, I know some did go to the attorney. Some for sure went to the attorney, but definitely not the 90K that she, you know, showed me the pictures of and the emails and all of this. It definitely was not 90K from what I know now. And I saw, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find Jess. Did you ever get info from Allie for Jesse? Girl, no, absolutely not. When I've watched Allie, it's just because I think Allie is a beautiful person and I enjoy talking in there and seeing other people. I've never messaged Allie for information or asked anything about the Wade situation in Allie's live. That's not my intent for being there. I just think Allie seems to be like a really beautiful person. Oh, I know, girl. It's okay. You know, you ask whatever you need to. I know you're trying to protect her. Who's paying the lawyer going forward? My understanding, again, y'all, as of 3 weeks ago, when I was fed all the information with court, it was that Jesse set up like with the Fundly money. The Fundly money at first was supposed to be going to his family, right? Then we realized on the little Fundly page that it was being, directed to Jesse. Oh, that scared the shoot out of me. That was so loud. What was I saying? So it was supposed to go to the family. We saw in there it went to Jesse. Jesse said she paid the $90K, and then the family was on the line, because I've told y'all this, that the family was on the line for the other $60K that was due or something. And that if the family couldn't pay that, he could drop the client or whatever. That was not true. So again, another apology, because that was false information and another lie that I was fed. Jesse is on the hook for the remainder of the money. Not his adoptive parents, not his biological parents. Thankfully, none of his family, real family, is on the line for the money, from my understanding.
Jesse's watching.
Oh, okay. Did I?
Organizations and individuals or some shit like that.
Yeah, well, at least y'all know it ain't me. It has not been me. It's not me. It's been 3 weeks since I spoke to her. I'm definitely very hurt by everything that I have found out, because I did try was saying to me. And it really, and she knows I have 4 children, and I'm about to take on a newborn. Another one of my nieces are being born the first week of December or before, and I'm helping take custody. I mean, I'm about to have 5 kids. And she knows, I feel like she purposely put me in a position, like Tam said, that I could be brought into this and have to go to court as a witness. This could actually ruin my future, And I didn't know any of it. I thought we were doing genuine, legal things, trying to help people, trying to help Wade. I had no idea. So, oh no, Olivia, I have no, girl. I have never gotten paid, ever, not a cent. Jesse did, and at the time I thought, I assume it was just kindness of her heart because of my situation. I don't know, but she did send my daughter a $25 gift card, which was very appreciated. And we thanked her multiple times. My daughter even sent a voice message, I think, to her saying thank you. But other than that, other than the $25 gift card, I've never been paid anything from nothing. I've never asked, never offered anything like that. What about the check box for Jesse to take out money anytime for the Fundly? I don't know. So I never heard them talk about the Fundly ever really at all. Anything that I know is from what other creators now have gotten from inside sources that I guess Jesse was talking to. She never talked to us, when I was in there at least, about anything to do with the Fundly. And once I got into the Signal app, the Fundly, every shit, crap had already hit the fan. So the Fundly and the Go Get Funding was shut down right about the time because of all the blow up of everything and people requesting money back. So the Fundly was never really discussed. And like I said, the suits, she swears she has receipts. Did you talk about Jeanette and the 20K? No, we've never. I mean, I heard the calls, which were very disheartening. And honestly, not like hearing the calls, and I'm just going to say, like, very, very, like, literally, the calls versus the Jesse that I knew or know, it are completely different people. If you knew Jesse, how, like, I've talked to Jesse, she seems like a very beautiful human being with a very solid, beautiful heart. You hear Jesse on the calls, and it doesn't even sound like the same human being. And that's just my experience. That's just
Yeah,
my
but I've
experience.
talked to Jesse too, and for a while before her calls came out, and I could say the same thing.
Yeah.
But she's very good at what she does. She's
Yeah.
good at deceiving people. She's good at lying to people. And yeah, it may not sound like the Jesse you know, but but who she's who she's pretending to be is not who she really is.
Right. I agree. And thank you for validating what I said, because I want people to understand. Like, I mean, I definitely was gullible and believed a lot that I probably, most obviously shouldn't have. But she is very good at what she does. I mean, obviously, she is very good, because I'm telling you, I would have been, I mean, I was I mean, anything negative about her. I was getting so pissed off at people attacking her. And now realizing that, I mean, I'm not going to say that I am one to agree with bullying to any degree, because I am, an anti-bully advocate. However, I do understand why I understand now in this moment, and for the last few weeks, why people have been so upset and have not been letting up, because the calls were very damning. It was very literal. And I know someone asked about the $5,000 thing. I have no idea what any of that was about. I guess that was from other people's understanding. The $5,000 was supposed to be out of Jesse's money, not out of the like Fundly donation, whatever Wade money. It was supposed to.
He said in the call, it's my money, so don't ask any questions.
Right. And so we were under the impression, especially the people closer to her that had direct conversations about it with her, that it was supposed to be like her savings or her money, not his. So that call was very shocking to be like, whoa, wait a second. And obviously to us, it was like substance money. Like if you're giving somebody $5,000 and you're getting 8 back, that obviously is a little sketchy, right? Like, come on, especially like 3 days or something later. Like, so, and we didn't know anything. I had no idea about any of that until I listened to the call and then talked to a couple people after and was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Oh, I think I got to hop off. It looked like it restricted me because of audience. You're muted, babe.
I got to restart my live too, because
I'm sorry,
uh,
Court.
no, it's not you, it's Jesse.
Well, I have to take my kids to their horseback riding lessons and go pick up my 6-year-old from her after school thing. But if you have any more questions, if you want me to come back up tomorrow or later tonight, of course I will. It was so good talking to you. Thank you for giving me the time to come up. And again, I apologize to everybody who believed me and I strayed, led the wrong way. So
All right. Well,
y'all have a good day.
if anybody else has any more questions, once I restart this, I'll ask if anybody has any more questions, and then I'll write you and I'll let you know.
Okay. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye, you guys.
Thank you. Bye. If Jessie wants to come in here and she want to clear some shit up, or if that you don't know me person wants to come in, and I think that person is super pro Wade.
Oh yeah.
Defos, defos.
Let me see if I can find them. Huh? Nope, they're not even following me. Oh yeah, Griselda, all day, every day. Ain't nobody gonna come after you. Got you, girl.
I know they were trying to go at her hard and say that she was salty, but she was just asking a legit question.
I mean,
I
she
wanted to know
Yep.
myself.
Griselda, you're a mod, girl. Do what you gotta do.
Hey, Court, I'm just gonna let you know you that block list.
Girl, you blocked your mom,
Huh?
and and that person was on my other account talking shit. And you blocked them so fast. I didn't even see them come in, bitch. You blocked them so fucking fast.
That's all I was doing was watching who was coming in. If you had zero or even one after that one girl was in there, you was gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Babs is here.
Babs is here.
I'm sorry, Jenny, but I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. But um, yeah, that was interesting. Yes, I have a YouTube.
Does anybody feel better now?
Not really.
Oh, it says you just
I agree.
fucked up because everyone knows who you are. This was sent to me. Now nobody trusts you. Now I know why you talk shit about me. You're a fucking snake. And then this is when Wade called me. She said, I need you to answer your phone. I have Wade on the line with me. He wants to talk to you. I said, I'm putting my children to sleep. If he wants to talk, he can call me. He has my number. So then she hung up with him and said, um, he's calling you now. Did she say anything about all those receipts? Um, I don't remember. It's been a long day.
So do I need to unblock that your mom one?
No.
Okay.
Basically during that call, he was telling me like, oh, with you, um, once I hang up with you, I'm gonna call a millionaire. You're so cute.
No time
Basically,
for
he's gonna
toys.
call a millionaire once he gets off the phone with me because that person believes in his innocence and that what else did he say? He said um that that the Funly is legit and that it was just a whole bunch of bullshit like um oh, I said something about the suits and he said that Jesse wanted to keep them and he doesn't blame her for that. And I
Oh
said,
boy.
yeah, well, a lot of people do because they paid for those suits. She literally did a raffle and people paid for those. And he said that he was the one who told her to come to my house under a fake name, under her middle name, because her name's Jessie Marita Hanukkah. She came in under her middle name because he told her to. And I said, You want the marker? Don't be drawing on the floor. Don't draw on the floor. Um, and I told him, I said, she could have came to my house and said, "Hey, my name, don't draw on me. What's up, Benny Frank?" I said he could have came to my she could have came to my house and said, "My name isn't really Marie, but I'm doing this for security reasons," and
Exactly.
kept it at that because April, fake name. Who else was under here in here? A lot of people do that for for security reasons, and that's okay. That's okay because yeah, Benny Frank, this girl, she came to my house to do an interview for Wade, saying that her name was Marie, that she was doing it for a friend, and the phone works two ways, Benny Frank. Two ways. You can call me too. You didn't call me when you moved. Um, and basically, it was just saying, like, that he's got this badass lawyer, and he can't tell me what the lawyer's name was, but that he was a really good lawyer, and then said that he had another lawyer that was a woman, and that she was another badass lawyer that they had hired, which there's no proof of that. Um, and I was like, yeah, we know it's Ufferman. It's been posted all over the internet already. And he was like, oh, yeah, well, him. He's a badass lawyer. Blah, blah, blah. What happened? He's probably getting marker everywhere. Then what else did he say? He just wanted me to clear shit up with, everybody. And, that's when he wrote whatever the fuck he wrote. And uh, it was obviously written by Jesse because then when he wrote me, it was like he was having an aneurysm and uh, you couldn't read it. So he was like, can you, can you post it? Like he go live. And the next day I was like really sick. So I'm like, I'm just going to post the video. I'm not going to go live. I'm not going to go live and actually say this. So I was like, whatever, just write it out to me, send it to me, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when he was sending me oh, in court, make sure you let everybody know that I can go, I can write people after 11 or 10 or 11, whatever the fuck he said, like it's a flex or something. Ooh, I can be on my tablet past this time. And that he's got his TV and just a whole bunch of stuff. So then he wrote all that to me, and then I was like, he doesn't write like this. I was like, but whatever. He has to be in bed by 10. Um, and then I posted it, and then Tam called me, and she was like, take that down now. And I was like, oh, and I went and I took it down immediately because she's like, that wasn't written by him. That was Jesse. And you can tell the way Jesse writes and the way Wade writes. Yeah, Jahira, she's my voice of reason. Um, because she does the spaces and the commas and this, that, and the other. Like, she does it very professional, I guess. Um, but when Wade writes, it's like a run-on sentence. So I ended up taking that down. And she was writing me, and she was like, "Did you post it? This, that. Can you send it to me?" And I'll actually, give me 1 second. I can screenshot that. Hold on. Move your big head. This is her kissing my ass, loving. But basically, do you mind sending it to me too, please? So I sent her the things that Wade had said, and this is a video that I had posted. And she's like, "Thanks. Hope you feel better." Kissing my ass. I don't think he has communications with people, but you never know. That all of that could have been Jesse fucking telling him, um, Jesse trying to keep them all to herself. It's a Jesse fantasy. He can't get married. Jesse's just controlling. Why is everybody in the boxes muted?
I'm washing dishes and
Okay.
making noise. My bad.
Oh.
I'm gonna go back to the office. Hang on.
But yeah, Jesse and Wade are like the same person. The only difference between the both of them is that Wade unalived 2 women and she didn't. But she is just as bad as he is. I have zero sympathy for her. Zero. None. None. There's no sympathy over here. If she went and unalived herself, honestly, I wouldn't feel bad.
Agreed.
Yeah, she's totally obsessed with him to a point where it's getting scary.
They got traction.
She brought all of this on herself. At the end of the day, she brought it all on herself.
Mm-hmm.
She decided to scam women. She decided to talk down on other women. Like, first of all, she's never even fucking met him. The only people in this world that have met him, me, Steve, Allie, Kelly, Tommy, Eric, Sarah, and there's not many are speaking out and speaking good on his behalf. It was just me, and you fucked that up. You fucked it up talking about me. You wanted to talk about me when I was the one that was helping your boyfriend. I could care less if that was your fucking boyfriend. I don't care. I don't want your man. I had him already. You know? Um, oh my God, you drew on the floor again, bro. Where's the marker? You drew on my chair. Where's the marker, Ty? Um, yeah, I guess she saw me as a threat because, excuse me, because I had him already. And if I told him that I'm sitting here raising all your money and your girlfriend's not really doing it, because I definitely would have told him, he would have gotten mad because that was at the time that he was telling her, "You're slow, you're doing nothing," and blah blah blah. And I did tell him when he called me from prison. I Shirt, yes, I see your shirt. When he called me, I definitely did tell him. I said, and that $96,000 that you have is because of me, not because of your girlfriend. Okay, your girlfriend didn't do shit but go live, what, three, four times? I was going live every day, thousands of times I've gone live. Yeah, and she got mad. Amanda said it. She got mad because I said it on live plenty of times that I've got pictures of your boyfriend's eggplant. You want them, hit my inbox. She got mad. Why would I have those? Why, you ask? Because he was my boyfriend at one time. Why are you yelling at me about a shirt? What shirt? Um, and it's not like, oh, I kept them in my archive or nothing. No, I was literally looking through. I was literally looking through my messages, and boom, pictures that he and I sent together popped up. Give me 1 second, because I'm screaming.
Before I forget, and Christy asked it in the comments too, do you think Amanda would be open to sharing some of those screenshots that she talked about?
I can ask her.
Okay. Because I seen that down there and I was like, yeah, I'm curious too.
And Jesse talks about everyone that she sees as a threat. Anyone that knows him in real life is a threat. Steve, not backing up his son, and okay with him unaliving women is, oh, he's, according to Jesse, he's trash, he's a bad person, he's this, he's that. But your boyfriend who did this to all these women, well, to these two women, he's not a bad person, right? He's a good person, like, and then with
Yep.
me. With me. You know, I'm a bad person because once I learned everything that she did, uh, once I learned everything that she did uh, to a bunch of innocent people, then that's when they said, you know, I'm a bad person, I'm a piece of shit, I'm this, I'm that. My family got threatened. I'm hungry. Um, so, you know, she came in under a fake name for safety, but I didn't come in under a fake name. My kids were threatened. My people were telling me that it'd be funny if my kids got ran over and looked until they looked like spaghetti. They said that it would be funny if Wade choked them till they were unalive.
I know you have endured so much crap. It's ridiculous. Like, what about that? You took hit after hit after hit. So did other people too, but still, like, that's still not an excuse for her at all. I don't care about safety reasons, rules, whatever.
She would have gotten a lot less hate and wouldn't be getting as much hate as she is today if she would have been truthful with everyone from the beginning.
Yep. But she knew that if she had told everyone the truth, she wouldn't have got the amount of money that they raised.
Well, and everyone donating for, you know, for the fact that, oh, they felt that they had a chance with Wade, that was kind of shitty, not gonna lie. Because, like, you should have done it because you thought that he was innocent or whichever, which I don't think he is. You know, I'm not sticking up for him, but, like, come on. But, you know, like, he he did what he did. There's no going back. Uh, he's a piece of shit. He deserves to be where he is.
Yep.
And this whole thing is just like a circus.
The fact that he still thinks
Like
he's innocent is wild to me.
that you don't know me. That person was literally said that they were still part of the team. And I honestly, that could have been her sister because did you hear how disrespectful she was being to me?
When was that?
Oh, were you not in here, Sharon? Yeah, she was in here and she was being disrespectful.
What did she?
Do you want to give him gummies?
Is that the known person? Someone's asking.
Yes, the you don't.
Oh, okay.
It's spelled known, but it's you don't know me.
Know me, yeah. Yeah. I mean, she just took over. I don't know what was going on there.
Oh, that's fine. Look. Go there, Papa. Yes, you said it. But yeah, she came in and she was being super disrespectful and rude, and
Just talking over everyone.
well, she came in and said that she could verify everything that
Yeah.
more that Amanda was saying was true. And I was like, well, who are you? And she came in and she's like, can you hear me? And I don't think Amanda recognized her voice. I'm cooking you food, Papa. I don't think Amanda recognized her voice, but she came in and she was basically like that everything that we did was a mistake. And that people make
Crazy.
mistakes all the time. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what? What he did wasn't a mistake.
Nope. A mistake is, like
He wasn't driving down the
doing your
street
homework on
and,
time. Took a wrong
well, it's
turn.
not like he was driving down the street and wasn't paying attention and hit a person. No, what he did, everything that he did was on purpose. He did
Yeah.
everything because he wanted to. Maybe he was
Yeah.
whacked out of his mind, but what he did was not, he didn't do everything by accident. Sorry. You don't a woman till she's not breathing anymore. You don't pick up another woman on your way to wherever the hell you were going
Mm-hmm.
and do the same thing to her and then use your vehicle to go over her body. That wasn't an accident,
Well,
you
even
know.
even if let's say he was out of his mind, the fact that even after talking to like the police, he was happy to give up where Diane's body was for a burger. That just shows no remorse. He knew
Wait,
exactly what
wait.
he was
A
doing.
burger, fries,
And
and
fries.
Oreo McFlurry.
Yeah.
You can't forget. I still have to go buy all of that and send him pictures
And that's how you
so he
know
can
he
see
just
them
didn't
more.
care.
He didn't. He doesn't. He doesn't care. And you know, the person that okay, if you guys watch the video of us walking, you could hear his laugh, right? And it's
Yeah.
a
Mm-hmm.
genuine laugh, and it's that laugh that everyone was saying, "Oh, his laugh makes me want to laugh." Now his laugh, hey Vision, now his laugh makes people cringe.
Yeah.
He
It's
sounds like a maniac, and I think it was asked to Steve as well. Like, do you think that do you think he sounds the same from when he was in from from before he got locked up or whatever? Um, he doesn't. He doesn't sound like the same person. He's um and also the reason why he's not showing emotion to people that he's talking to on the phone now is, you want to know why? Because he's never met them. He has no physical connection or any type of connection to those people. So why would he show them any type of emotion? I don't know you. You don't know
mm-hmm.
me. You don't know who I really am. So of course, and you guys heard the way that he stalked, the way he talked to Mila. He knew her. He cared about her. Steve, he knows him. He loved him. That's his dad. Um, Even with Kelly, he was, well, how's your day going? Oh, what are you making for dinner? Small
He
talk.
sounds more genuine with. He sounds more genuine. Oh, I had music coming out of my headphones. He sounds more genuine with other people than he does with Jessie. Anyway, she's like his PA every time.
And then when he talked to his mom, I felt bad for her, not for him, for her.
Yeah.
And then when he cried, that was some real emotion
Mm-hmm.
because, like he said, he's like, I don't know how to love her the way she loves me. You can't love your mother or your father the same way that they love you.
But you know what? When he cried, he then rang someone else and was like laughing crazy again.
Yeah, he rang
Was it?
Kelly,
Was it? I can't remember who it was.
Kelly or
I can't
Amanda.
remember. Yeah, Amanda, I think.
But then, like, yeah, as soon as you feel bad for him, or like, like you're like, oh man,
That,
he's showing
yeah,
some emotion, then he goes and he does that crazy shit.
does that. Yeah.
And then thankfully they didn't post anything after the one with Steve, because that one kind of just like had everybody like, not everybody, shut up, bitch, watch your pussy. Oh my God.
I've taken them off. Rude.
It's probably Jesse. Don't worry, girl. Your boyfriend loved it. I'm gonna talk shit. I got 3 kids. It's all. It's washed. Trust me. It was most likely Jesse. But so what was I saying before Jesse came in here and rudely interrupted me? Um, I can't remember, but yeah. Um, God, it looks like it's gonna rain. No, this is what Jesse. This was before. This was before I posted anything for him.
I was just gonna say, is
There's a
that a
chicken
chicken
nugget.
nugget?
Chicken nuggets.
Oh shit, I'm losing my voice. You need your wrench. Where's the ranch? Where's the ranch?
These are my kids' chicken nuggets. That would have been perfect if I was on my little chicken nugget account, but Jesse got that one suspended till the 23rd. How many can you eat? 3 or 4? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there were 14 made. I can eat all of those. It's hot, Papa. I love chicken nuggets.
Griselda said just too like Vivian.
No, she can only eat 2 chicken strips. I can eat more than 2 chicken strips than that. How many people are in the audience besides the 2 18-year-olds? Oh. Oh no, I thought you said with the mac sauce. Let me go lock this door real quick. Come here, puppy. Here. Chicken nuggets with ketchup? Ketchup? Ay, hot? 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 It's a little hot. It's a little hot, Papa. Who's being mean?
What?
Oh no, Annie Mae said, don't have to be rude to Courtney, even if we are against Wade, with Wade or against Wade. We're all adults
It
here.
could be
Who's
because of
being?
that other comment, maybe the one that I blocked.
Oh, that's because Jesse's a hater. Okay. Oh yeah, that I don't care. I really don't care. She's just mad because I have her boyfriend in real life, and she can only see him behind some plexiglass. That's the closest she'll ever get to him.
I don't even think it's plexiglass, is it? Is it on a tablet or no?
No, she went in to go see him. She went to visit. Where are the knives at? Oh.
There was only one good thing that Jesse actually did, and that was to tell Wade, shut the F up. That was hilarious.
Yeah, but then she gets his ass next. What was she over
Yeah,
here?
but then she immediately apologized right
Yeah.
afterwards in the next call. I'm so
That.
sorry. Hold on, Tiago. Want another bite? The
I want to
organization
hear.
is crumbling.
I want to hear Steve say, "Fuck you, Jesse."
You don't want to get his other account banned.
I know. That shit is so funny.
Hi, get down. I'm cutting these nuggets for you guys.
Vision, your phone
Get
died?
in the box.
His phone
Why
dies
am I
all
not
the time.
surprised? Phone always dies.
I got shit to say. I blocked his ass.
He's got a larceny charge, and like, I think he was trying to entice a riot.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
What
Wait, he got
is
arrested at
up?
the Buddha, Jahira? I think the only reason why he's keeping her around, though, is because she still has some of the Funway money. And she's so submissive, she'll do anything for him. Want another
I'm
bite?
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. Move, Ty. Move. There you go. You're welcome. And if you need any more, just let me know. What? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna drop and get ready for work. I will talk to y'all later.
All right,
All
sweetie.
right.
Bye.
Have
Bye.
fun at work.
Have a good one.
Oh, you guys want to read my background? My big ass typing away. Give me a second. No, we're gonna go over there. Come on.
Oh.
Told you.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Come on, guys.
Is Zelda still in here?
Um.